It's the duo that you love the most, covering events from coast to coast. That podcast is all about the fun with your hosts, LPiddy and Jon Jon. Chirping about gossip like chickadees. Turn up the cast and enjoy the tea. The podcast with the beauty and the brawn. One's a gay turkey and the other is a black swan. It's that podcast. It's that podcast. It's that podcast. Live from the Jon Jon and Company studio in Denver, Colorado, it's That Podcast. And now, here are your hosts, LPiddy and Jon Jon.
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
Look who is in the house. It's the one and only LPiddy.
Oh my God, where is she? Oh my God. Oh, it's me. Oh my gosh.
It's you.
Who do I see over there? Who is that? Oh, is that?
Sierra.
Oh, I mean, that's fine. She could teach us how to 1-2 step. That's fine. But it's you, Jon Jon. Hello.
Oh my God, we're That Podcast.
Oh my gosh, hashtag That Podcast. How you guys doing? We're back for episode 75.
Number 75.
Oh, yeah?
I was going to say it in another language, and then I'm like, nope, I can't commit to that. So I'll just say it kind of stupid. 75.
Oh my goodness.
LPiddy, it's true. So we're back here with episode 75. We have a really fun show lined up for you guys.
Yes.
But let's get right into the show. Let's get right into our very first segment. It is time for
Shoutouts. Shouts.
Shouts. LPiddy, who is your first shout out?
My first shout out goes to one of my coworkers, Mike. He is phenomenal, and he might be on our podcast one day as a guest. So, yes.
Oh my God, is it Mike Jones? And do I need to keep his name out my mouth?
No. It is not Mike Jones. So,
Very good on the audio.
8004. Right? Is that the
That's
last?
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is Mike Jones, keep my name out your mouth.
People
And I
use
say,
this
okay.
phone number at the grocery store at King Soopers, and it would actually work.
Oh, wow.
Little fun fact. So, I don't know if it still does.
Like that song 8675309.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
What's up, Assad?
Hello, Assad. You must be at least 34 now.
Oh my gosh, Assad.
As we know, Assad is a make-believe listener of the podcast.
Yes, he's too young to listen to this podcast, so his dad will not let him listen to us. That's totally fine. We respect that. So we know
That's true.
We know we have his support. It's all good. So
DJ Khaled.
for those of you that do want to show your kids the podcast, don't. But here's a quick section of a kid-friendly That Podcast. You ready? Okay. Hi, kids. My name's LPiddy. Let's have fun today. That's all you get. That's all you get.
Now turn it off.
Yeah, go to bed.
Children.
Listen to your mom and dad. Go to bed. You might get presents and candy and Kraft macaroni and cheese tomorrow. So go to bed.
For real.
Yeah.
This is not Blue's Clues, bitch.
I'm not Steve.
I'm not Steve, bitch, and I'm not here to entertain your children.
Who's the new guy's name? Who's hot? His name's Joe.
Oh, for real? The new Blue's Clues guy?
Yeah, he cute. He cute.
So what? This is the third Blue's Clues host, right?
Say what?
Is the third? Is it the new Kevin guy?
Yeah, maybe his name's Kevin.
I actually don't know. I'm just looking. I just looked at Blue's Clues host.
I apparently don't look at names because I'm too busy looking at how hot someone is. That is not good. Oh shit.
Oh, he's cute. You mean the young guy, like the Joshua De La Cruz guy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, how cute is he? Yeah, he's very young.
He's a little young. What are you doing down there, pup? So, I kind of talked about this on my Twitter yesterday at LPiddy. Go follow me if you want. My dog has a foot fetish.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she'll lick my feet. That's what she's trying to do right now. But she's also licked the toes of my neighbor as I was talking to her one time. Yeah.
Oh, she freaky cupcake. Freaky
right.
Little cupcake.
Okay, that's enough. Can you not? Go lay down. You can go poop. You have a place to poop.
Okay, a place to poop. Yes, girl. Well, you got to get that dog to stop licking on people's toes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot I mentioned that farting. She's just farting. That's where the poop came from. So.
All righty. Thank you guys so much. This was that podcast.
Yes, please subscribe to your favorite podcast
Now, I do think you have one more shout out.
Yes, I do. I have a shout out for Jonah. I also work with him. He is so nice. He wants to do a food podcast on here. And then he also was excited about our current topic today. Ooh.
Well, we can give it a little deep tease. That is going to be, of course, we're going to be talking all about Korean pop. Deep tease. It's like when you tease someone.
I didn't hear that. It was like dip tease. It was something weird. Dip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I dip, you dip, we dip. If you know what I mean.
Yes. I do have one more shout out. It is anyone that remembers Mervyn's.
Oh my God, Mervyn's, like the retail stores.
Yes.
Right. And I gotta tell you, I love that this is a shout out. It's anyone who remembers Mervyn's. If you don't, go fuck yourself.
Take your Kohl's ass somewhere else. No, I'm just kidding. I love Kohl's too.
Listen, if Kohl's could sponsor this podcast, I'd be so about that life.
Right. Like, they sponsor us in Kohl Cash. I would take it in a heartbeat.
Like, girl, yeah, I would literally change my fucking name to DJ Coles. I'd be like, hey guys, welcome to that podcast with DJ Coles and LPiddy.
LPiddy, aka Coles Master.
That's right. DJ Coles and DJ Clearance.
Get your Instant Pots here.
Girl, but let's be real, that's what I love about Coles. Oh, that was an unintentional shade. I love Kohl's. I don't care who knows it either.
It just came out of nowhere.
She sure as hell did.
Right.
Well, I have a couple of shout outs as well, and that's just one. I want to give a shout out to Miss Vernie Laverne. I went to college with this wonderful, wonderful actress, and she is now actually a drag king, out of Alaska. So I want to give a shout out to Dear Evan Handsome. Very funny name. Of course, that's a play on Evan Hansen, the musical. But huge shout out, so supportive. Every time I post a video, I see a little comment there and some love. So huge shirt out to you, Vernie Laverne.
Yes, Laverne. We love you.
We love you. Now, remember, folks,
you know all
we
the
love
famous
you.
People in college, like, you just exude famous people around you because you have your friend Laverne and then Shea Coulee. So,
girl, that's right. So it's true. So our college, so Miss Vernie Verne, okay, that's her nickname, but was in with us in the theater classes. So in those classes were like me, her, another gal named Liz, who I adore, Anna, Shea Coulee, which she was obviously known as another name at the time. We take classes with Adie Bryant, who's on SNL. I was on an improv group with her. Girl, I could name drop as a days long. Girl, we even knew one of the bandmates from Cruella, that like huge electronic dance. They went to our college. It's like, it's just nuts. So
why did I go to your college? Dang.
You know what's crazy about that too? Like, our most notable alumni from our college is Andy Dick.
Oh wow. Damn.
So that's like, so I'm glad that other people are making names for themselves.
Yeah.
No, but I'm very grateful.
We have a barking dog over here. She's thinking about it. Don't do it. You are not a part of this podcast like you think you are.
She can be.
Yeah. That podcast with LPiddy, her dog child, Cupcake, and Jon Jon.
That podcast. Now, speaking of that podcast, you guys have a dabadoo, belegda.
All over social media too. Yeah, you tell them.
All over social media too. Tell them, girl. Yeah, and all over social media too, girl. Thanks, girl. Keeping us on top of the outline. Now, remember, you guys can stay engaged all over social media with, of course, using hashtag that podcast. And of course, we have a website that's all words, hashtag that podcast.com.
Yeah, you
girl,
can put a hashtag
exactly.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, that's funny, Miss Girl. Now, we did have a ton of fun last episode. Now, we've had a guest now come back twice, which I think the only person who has that record is, I think, Floyd, your brother.
I think so. Yes.
I think he may have been on twice. Now, we had, of course, our friend and good Judy, Miss Jess Jones, on the pod.
Jess Jones. That's her theme song.
DJ Jess Jones. And we had her the first visit. We learned all about her, and then we of course had a poll. Which then on the last episode, June 23rd, we had tarot readings, Miss Girl.
Mm-hmm. It was great. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were leading to me. Yes, it was super fun. So I'm going to ask you first because my takeaways are not that great. What were your takeaways from the readings that we did last episode?
Girl, okay, I got to tell you, first, like, even like what was happening in your readings, I was like really intrigued by it because I think love and something big is coming your way. Like, I think that's just what I'm hearing.
Yeah, after you guys didn't hear like the background stories and all that stuff. Yeah, it's still weird to me. Your girl's a single lady for many, many years because she's been focusing on her pageant career and her work. So, it's gonna take someone amazing to come through and be like, "Look, bitch, you are my girlfriend," and I'm gonna be like, "Look, bitch, don't call me a bitch.
I'm a nice person." Now, what's really interesting, to continue speaking in ambiguities, I don't know if you can see that. This was a T-shirt that was a smaller and extra small that was inadvertently in my laundry after the podcast, and I forgot to send you that pic. But girl, I'm just saying, weird signs from
why is that in your laundry?
That's what I'm saying. So we have a community laundry room in my home.
You're just going out buying
extra small shirts.
Right. This is gonna be a crop top. Don't worry, it'll fit.
Girl, not quite. I say, what is this small little number? And
that's terrifying. That's what I'm gonna say.
Right? Like I thought, oh Lord.
And I also I filled you in earlier before we were even recording, but like I've been seeing signs this week in regards to like money and stuff like that. Another one of my friends, Autumn, she also is very spiritual and stuff like that, and she reads tarot too, and she like speaks to spirit and all that stuff, and she's like, something's coming, changes are coming, and like the messages I've been seeing have been adding up to that. I'm just sitting here like, oh shit, here we go.
Like, oh, Miss Girl. I love names like that too, like Autumn. I love like Autumn, Summer. Which, speaking of, is there another word for spring that you could call someone?
Springette.
Or what about winter?
Winter, there is actually, this is a great segue. There is actually a K-pop star named Winter.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
But that's just winter. Is there like Frostula?
That's the drag queen name.
I think so. Frostula. Girl.
The Antarctica. So Antarctica. I don't
Antarctica. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, because why would we call people autumn and summer, and then I guess there's winter, and I have heard people's name is winter, so I'll accept that.
I feel like you have to be
weather names.
Uber famous in order to use spring. Like you have to earn the right to use spring. Kind of like that one Gwyneth Paltrow named her daughter Apple.
She's a Gwyneth Paltrow. Who Gwyneth Paltrow, girl?
Yeah, I don't care about her. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
I really don't care for her. Like, come for me if you want. I don't care. Like, I just don't care for her.
Is it true that she made candles that smell like coochie coochie?
I think so. Like, I thought that was hilarious.
I heard that rumor. Yeah,
so, like, girl. See, I don't hate her. I just don't care for her. So she comes up with some funny shit.
Yeah, Gwyneth is an interesting gal. When we have tea together, I have no idea who she is. I know who she is, but I don't know her.
Did she go to college with you too?
Yeah, she went to Columbia as well. No, I do not know Miss Gwyneth. But girl, she's very controversial.
He's coming for me.
That's right. You know what's funny though? Did you know that she's 5'9"?
Yeah, she looks tall to me. Like she.
Oh, see, I feel like that's short. I thought she was gonna be like 6'5".
Well, oh, damn.
She's like, I am She-Hulk.
Right. No, that's tall for 5'9", 5'10", definitely tall for a woman. So
that is true.
Well, I mean, I could be 6 foot if I wanted to. I just put on pageant shoes, so we're good. That was
work.
Great. And I'm like, I've literally done that because of the heels that I've had worn.
Worn and wear. Worn and wear. Worn and wear. Everybody now. Worn and wear. Worn and wear. Everybody now. So anyway, so you are wearing and wearing them.
Yes.
I
did not. No.
Thanks, Miss Cleo. I forgot to mention we do have a third co-host now. Do you want to say hi to us?
Hello.
Yeah, we're here.
Hi, dear. How are you?
We're doing good. How about you, LPiddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. Doing great. Glad to talk to you again.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay, Miss Cleo. That's shady.
I'm not coming for your gig.
All right, we'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll call you later, girl.
Okay.
No.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, Miss Cleo, you are so shady.
So, real quick, what Miss Cleo didn't bring up, your new tarot cards. You bought a set. You found a set that spoke to you.
Girl, that's the tea. So you guys know I'm a huge Golden Girls fan. So I actually I snagged myself up a little Golden Girls tarot set. And you know what I love about it is it's obviously all the traditional tarot readings and the names and things like that, but it's in the form of Golden Girls and like iconic scenes from the series. So it's really fun. It's easy for me to relate to what the card means, right? When all three of the friends are together bowling, that's very easy for me to understand, you know, it's collective, it's partnership, it's friendship, it's doing fun. And so I think that's really fun as well. So you're exactly right, Miss Girl. Oh, yes. I just got you
sorry.
so shook.
So sorry. Old people stuff. I got heartburn.
Old people stuff, Miss Girl.
All right.
I will tell you, Jess did a great job. I thought her readings were so intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what is in the future. Especially because after that reading, and I think the collective reading is always fun, and people really, really give us fun feedback on that. But what about you, Miss Girl? How'd you feel about your reading, Miss Girl? Any huge takeaways? Any ahas?
It's weird. I don't want to say aha because the same thing keeps popping up because my big thing was love and someone I didn't consider. I guess someone I didn't consider like popped up. So, that was weird. Feelings are weird for me, okay? So I've come to terms with it, so everybody else should. All right? Cool.
Isn't it funny how like I think it's great to associate whatever your mind tells you it's associated with. I just think that's such an interesting mind fuck because you're like, well, damn it, I don't really want it to be about that person, but how could I deny that it is about that person?
Yeah,
right?
Like it's just too many like signs because even like in the reading, you're like, wait a minute. I know something. Something's adding up that one thing I didn't even notice that you noticed, and I was just like, oh shit. So it's still processing it because once again it keeps coming up. So it keeps coming up. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's what she said.
Hey,
deflection.
They love that. They love that.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, Cleo loves that too. She loves that.
We're cool again. And then it was wild, just wild, but
girl, it really has been. Now, before we get into our little quick commercial break and talk all about K-pop with our very special guest who we'll introduce in just a bit.
Yes.
Real quick, Miss Girl, what you been up to since the last pod?
Work. A, work. B,
A, work.
Figuring out Streamlabs so I can properly stream on Twitch. C, crack.
Oh,
T,
yes.
dick.
Yeah.
E, Stacy's mom
has got it going on.
G, nope, sorry, I forgot the alphabet for a second. F is for friendship.
That's right. F is for friendship.
I know you did. G is for God. H is for hell, where we don't want to go. I
DJ Khaled.
I is for there's no I in team. J is for Jon Jon. K is for IDK, my BFF Jill.
I love her. Love Jill.
And L is not for LPiddy, but
no.
Lady Marmalade. Thank you. That was
so for context, LPiddy was reading off. So we have a cute little outline and we do ABC, right? And so there was just a little play on words here that LPiddy was just having too much fun with A, work, B,
and
figuring out.
And then
it just became
kind of challenged to do it. I was like, I'm gonna do it. He didn't challenge me. I just said I was gonna say it. So no, I'm not on crack. Do not worry. And no, D is not for dick really. But Stacy's mom was there.
Yeah. Ex Stacy's mom has got it going on.
It was funny when it happened. Okay, like I'm not good.
You've had to be there, guys.
You had to be there, and you weren't. So.
That Miss Girl. And so, I have been doing the Pride broadcast that just published and went all over Denver over Pride weekend. That was a hoot and a holler.
I love it.
She's moving and shaking, girl. I've been doing Poshmark. That has been so much fun. So, I got so much shit all the time. So I'm just like, what? I'm gonna start selling my shit. So you guys, I'm gonna do a little shameless plug here. You guys can find more about that and more at jonjonlandon.com. Orders up. And I've been doing so much fun stuff. Poshmarking, blogging. I've been doing videos with our good Judy Ryan with Junior Slots. I'm publishing like my 98th video this weekend. Girl, she's just moving and shaking, Miss Girl.
What are we doing for the 100th video?
So I actually just filmed that video, and I'll tell everyone listening to the pod, I unboxed the Bushwick Birkin, the Telfar limited edition bag.
Oh,
she's gorgeous.
Oh my God.
I'm currently showing LPiddy the beautiful bag via
I want to touch
camera.
it, but I can't because I am not in the same state at the current moment.
At this time. Miss Girl. We've been moving and shaking, Miss Girl. That's what's happening.
It was an awkward pause. Sorry.
That's okay. I was looking forward to seeing you maybe lick the screen.
Give me that bag.
Well, speaking of we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to be meeting up with a very special friend of the pod, the one, the only, Miss Madison Stapels.
Madison Stapels, I'm so excited. All right, we'll be back after this brief message.
I'm LPiddy.
And I'm Jon Jon.
And we're That Podcast.
You can find us on the internet at #ThatPodcast all over social media.
Don't forget to follow us on SoundCloud, Google Play, and iTunes, or wherever you listen to media.
That Podcast is a podcast about everything and nothing at all.
Bye!
Oh no.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to That Podcast with LPiddy and Jon Jon.
They got a pepper bar.
Yes, they do. Now, as we shared with you guys before the break, we have a very special guest who we're going to introduce in just a moment. But before that, we actually want to intro what the second half is going to be all about. And that's going to be, of course, K-pop.
K-pop.
LPiddy, can you explain for the noobs in the group and people like me who may need a refresher, what's K-pop in a nutshell?
Korean pop music.
Thank you, LPiddy.
So, to be fair, the term K-pop is kind of used loosely with different genres in Korea too, because there's like K-rock groups and K just hip hop. You know what I mean? So,
is there K-country?
Probably. I haven't heard of it.
Oh, I said I likey. Oh, I said likey.
Of an acoustic guitar and a banjo. You're welcome. Call me for your impressions. You're welcome.
Country. So it's used pretty much for almost all Korean music, or a lot of it.
A lot of it, yeah. So, but the biggest one is K-pop, so pop music. So, and it's a very saturated market with great music. So, I think that's
I would be pissed if I was Janet Jackson, because like, girl, ain't she like the queen of pop? Or maybe that's Madonna. It's one of them. But my point is, wouldn't you be mad if you're the queen of something and they're like, oh no, this is a new thing? I don't know. Just my thoughts, LPiddy.
I'm the queen. I'm Janet Jackson. So,
Janet Jackson should be a queen of something, but I adore her.
Like, why not just be customary, just to be like, my brother was the king of pop, so I'm the queen of pop.
See, but doesn't that kind of start getting funky dunky? Because, girl, like, don't you think like the king and queen?
Yeah, I thought about that too, but like, it's different when it's just like music. I don't know. That's weird.
That's true. Maybe she could just be like the Duchess of pop.
Yeah, the Duchess. Like, yeah, we can do Duchess. The goddess of pop.
The goddess of, I'll take it. So listen, Janet Jackson, if you're listening, I think either of those name choices would be solid for you. Janet Jackson's like, thank you. She's British also.
I was like, what did she turn British? That is so weird.
Now, speaking of people who we love, worst segue ever, because I'm not even at this point yet. But let's talk about a poll that we asked last episode.
Goodness.
Now listen, we wanted to know, in preparation for today's episode, which we're going to get to, folks, we want to know, are you a fan of K-pop music? Now the votes were yay versus nay, and a whopping 67% y'all say yay, and 33% of you said nay. So the nays don't have it. The yays do have it. I will tell you, I do think I'm a fan of K-pop. That question was hard for me to answer personally. I want you to know.
Oh my goodness! Sometimes you just have to just come out.
So, I do think.
That was now, a joke. I apologize. So.
That was a great joke. You know what, Miss Cleo? Did you think that was a good joke?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She loves that. Okay.
Thank you, Miss Cleo. What's up, Miss Cleo?
What a riot she is.
Wasn't that funny? Jesus. All right.
All righty, Cleo. Now, speaking of people we love, we actually have a very special guest. I'm so excited to bring her on board. Now, you all may know her as a friend of the pod, my personal editor for my YouTube channel, and the producer of the That Podcast docuseries. But Miss Girl, she is a PR professional by day, K-pop fangirl by night, y'all. Madison has had a love for music and pop culture for as long as she can remember, and we love her. She's a good Midwestern gal, born and raised just north of Detroit, and she lived in Denver for a little while, and now she's living in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. And as Drew Carey says, Cleveland rocks.
Thank you for the Drew Carey shout out.
Yes, exactly. Drew Carey, if you're listening, hey girl. Now, you can follow Madison at Madison Staples all over social media. And I'm actually going to let her hint at something when she comes on. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Miss Madison Staples.
Hello.
Oh my
Thank you for having me.
So excited to have you. I miss you.
I miss you guys. It's been so long.
I know. One day we'll all reunite again in person, but for now we have Skype.
Yes, that's so true. Yeah, think about that. The last time we were all together was like really like for the docuseries, like actually spending time with people. It's just so crazy, like how different the world has been since then.
Right. I remember because we all went to your house, Madison, to watch the docuseries, and it was snowing too, and we had no idea what was coming our way next. So
the world just ended.
Yeah. It said,
yes.
end screen, bye. So it's very good to see you and see you safe and healthy. So yes.
Likewise.
Oh, and nice.
Oh, girl. Now, we are so excited to have Madison here. Now, Madison is actually, as you heard, a newly found lover of this Korean pop music. Mm-hmm. Madison, talk to us. So we, of course, have you here for all things K-pop. We're going to play a game. We're going to talk about K-pop. But tell the world a little bit about yourself and how you got into K-pop.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so I have truly always been a boy band girl. You know, Jonas Brothers back in my youngin' days. One Direction was my jam. It really was only a matter of time until I got into K-pop, and truly, I'm surprised it took this long.
This is fascinating to me, Miss Girl, because you made a generational jump just now for all of us. You said boy bands. And then you said Jonas Brothers and One Direction.
Instead of Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
And there was also one you're forgetting, I think, Hanson.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm familiar. Everyone knows them. Everyone loves them. I can't deny their talent, but the Jonas Brothers in One Direction. Jonas Brothers in One Direction were the boy bands of my youth. Unfortunately, I am a child, so I'm not really a child, but
I am a fetus.
You're a young adult, a younger adult
I'm of a different era.
Yes.
But we're with you. We love those guys too. Those gals. Those gals.
Those gals.
Jonas Brothers. The Jonas Gals.
The Jonas
One
Girlies.
Direction gals. The Jonas Girlies. So sorry, not to completely derail it, but I thought that was funny. So talk us through the rest of that journey and how you.
Yeah. So it was really only a matter of time until I got into K-pop. I was pushing it off for honestly too long. And I knew a couple of songs, I knew the Blackpinks of the world. I knew a couple of Twice songs, but I hadn't been exposed to BTS because I had been actively ignoring it, to be honest. I was actively not going down that route. And one of my very good friends, Hannah, she came to visit me last October. Yes, during the pandemic, we were very safe, tested, all good. But she came to visit and stayed with me for 3 weeks. And in those 3 weeks, I had my education, I like to say. And it's been a downhill spiral ever since. Started with BTS, and now I feel like I know the entire current K-pop industry, and my brain is an encyclopedia.
Welcome.
It is true. I think you hit on a really important thing. It's like when you fall down the rabbit hole, it is like the point of no return. And I'm with that.
Absolutely.
I'm totally with you there. Like I've dipped my toe in the pond of K-pop, the K pond, if you will.
Toe in the fairy pond.
The K pond.
Yes, yes.
Those light bugs. Anyway.
Yes. Exactly. So I dipped my toe in the K pond, and I don't want to jump fully in because I think again it creates monsters, but good monsters.
It's a lifestyle.
Yes.
It's a lifestyle.
Yes.
It's true. So talk us through how you were actively ignoring not falling down the hole of K-pop.
I mean, it was BTS was everywhere.
Hold on. A K-hole, if you will.
Oh, got him.
DJ Coles?
I mean, honestly, it was kind of hard. BTS is everywhere. Everyone had been telling me, Madison, you'll love BTS. Like, you love boy bands. They dance. Like, you're really going to like it. And I was like, I don't want to. I just didn't. I was being ignorant. And honestly, there was a BTS song that I knew, and I didn't fully realize at the time that it was BTS until I started getting into them in October, and that was Mic Drop. I listened to Mic Drop when that came out a couple years ago. That song is good. So technically, I did have a little bit of exposure, but I didn't know it.
Isn't that crazy?
I can see
now,
that.
you did mention BTS. So out of BTS, so we're going to jump into more detail in a bit, but is there like a hottie McScotty that you really love on BTS? I have one I'll share in a minute, but out of gals, who would you say is your favorite BTS gal?
It's a tie between J-Hope and RM for me.
Lori,
wow.
You're my soul sister, not J-Hope. I am so sorry, J-Hope. Bestie vibes only. Bestie vibes only. But I am very much so an RM girly, and I really like Jin too.
Just a good
Jungkook.
Yeah, he's hot, but I mean, like, everyone loves Jungkook. Come on.
See, I know that's how I feel so basic because I really do love Jungkook, but it's like,
have you
he's the visual of the group. So.
Oh, he is a visual. Okay, Miss Girl.
Yes.
He sure is.
Yes. So
it's true.
They're all so talented. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not even an ARMY, but like an ARMY is the fan group name for is that how you say it? For BTS. So but like they're just Spring Day. Spring Day is a great song. Is it still charting? It might be.
Is it?
It might.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's a good song.
Yeah, it charted for years. If it's not still charting, it just everything, like just flipping and everything, and just that's how I can.
They're so talented. They can do it all.
Literally can do it all. So.
And they've been around now. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they've really stood the test of time too, because some of these groups have sort of disbanded, and they've really stood the test of time, and they're huge. I mean, everyone knows BTS,
right? Like,
I mean, they collabed with McDonald's, for God's sake.
Yeah, they collabed with McDonald's and had purple packaging.
Oh yeah,
iconic. Come on,
that's iconic.
Yes.
That's how you know you're big. Once you get a collab with McDonald's. Girl, that's my dream. I just want I want a collab, the Jon Jon special, which is 2 Big Macs and a Coke with no pickles.
No fries
mine
with the pickle.
No fries.
Oh, no.
My meal is the BTS meal, but with ranch, because I'm a Midwest gal. Everything has to be ranch.
I mean, just ranch.
Makes sense.
It's so good.
LPiddy, what would your McDonald's meal be? Bill.
There we go. There it is. Big Mac, probably some fries, and a McFlurry, an Oreo McFlurry.
Oh, girl, but sorry, the machine is down.
Fix it. I want it. Don't care.
Every time I'm like, girl, I just want some ice cream, but that's nor here nor there.
Like, why do you have that one machine up there? What about if one bag's? Well, they probably do have more than one, and all of them broke. Have 15.
How is it always broken?
Right.
Every time.
Conspiracy.
Every single time. Conspiracy. It's a commodity, and it's people love McDonald's ice cream and soda. And you know what? I will say something that I know people are going to love, probably more than both of those things, are a little secret Miss Madison is going to let us in on a new project she has coming up, Miss Girl.
Oh, that was an incredible segue.
It was.
I really just have to commend you on that segue. It was incredible.
Sometimes we pull them out. Sometimes.
Yes. Sometimes.
It's a true art. It's a true art.
Sometimes when we touch. Okay.
And we're right off topic again. See?
Alrighty.
Tell us about your
Real back.
Give us a hint.
So I mean, it's maybe something similar to what you're listening to, but maybe just gonna be about K-pop all the time. Ooh.
Do tell. So the hint is it's something that you're listening to similar to right now, and it could be about K-pop. Could it be a K-podcast?
Oh, it sure might be. On part of my lovely dive into K-pop, I've dragged my roommates down along with me.
Excellent.
Sometimes willingly, sometimes unwillingly. But they're down in the hole with me now, in the K-hole. So if all we talk about is K-pop, we figure we should share our thoughts with the world.
That's very, very true. That's hilarious. So obviously let us know. We will make sure to get that plugged and all that fun stuff. Congrats, Madison. You are made for podcasts. So I think this is really, really great. And we can't wait. We can't wait to support, listen, all the good stuff.
Thank you.
All the K-pop. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Jon Jon, I think I have to turn it over to you because it's a game time.
It's almost game time. Before we get into the games, we're actually going to talk a little bit about some of our favorite K-pop groups. So we all had a little bit of homework to do. Yes. There may be some common denominators on the groups, but we're going to start with Miss Madison. So Madison, who would you say are your top 3? So those of you new to K-pop, these are all going to be things that you're going to want to Google. Hit that Twitter, find out all the info you can. But talk to us. What are your top 3? Who are your top 3 K-pop groups?
I'm going to be honest. It was really hard narrowing them down to just 3 groups, but what made it easier is that there's a common thread between these 3 groups that I chose. And I'm sure you'll realize it as I go through. Should I start with number 3 and work our way up to number 1?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I like that idea. Yes. Why don't you do number 3 and then we'll all do our number 3. I like that.
Yeah, let's build the suspense.
Okay.
Build it.
All right. So my number 3 top favorite group, at least for the moment, is EXO.
Whoop whoop, EXO.
Yes.
XO, which is actually not spelled just XO.
It's EXO.
Oh.
There it is. You know, now
EXO Sports.
EA Sport.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to out myself here. I do not know who EXO is. I'm about to look them up. And
You're in for a treat.
Yes, and I'm actually going to change. I'm putting a tie for one of mine, just so we're clear, because this group. Yep, this group needs to be mentioned for sure. So that's
okay. So the XO group is. They are lookers. They are a good-looking young group. And
that's a K-pop hole to go down.
No, there are 9 members, and there were originally 12.
Yes.
Oh, that's the extended picture. I see. Okay.
Yes.
There is a lot.
That is a story.
I could make that my story.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. XOXO.
Gossip Girl.
I was like,
XOXO Gossip Girl, Miss Girl. What about you, Miss Girl, Miss LPiddy Girl?
A tie for third because I didn't know which one to choose, but both of these groups need to be mentioned, even though one of these groups will be mentioned here in a second. I chose Twice and Blackpink.
Ooh!
Oh, wow, good choices.
Blackpink in your area.
That's right. Blackpink is huge, girl, and of course, you know I am very fond of the girl group Twice. Oh, I'm really here for it. So, you know, I will say, coming in at number 3 for me, Miss Girl, is Girls' Generation. See, I thought that was a good throwback, girl, because I really feel like Girls' Generation was one that really put K-pop on the map in the U.S.
Yes.
I thought them and BTS, I feel like you cannot go anywhere without knowing. And then, of course, Blackpink. Here's what I think is interesting. Do you know of any other musical genre that is so robust in good, talented groups, right? Like boy bands, you could probably name 3 or 4, right? Over time. But I think about even like for me, it's like female pop groups I love, right? I think about like TLC, Spice Girls, Destiny's Child, En Vogue, and then I'm like,
Little Mix.
Little Mix, yes, absolutely, Little Mix, yes.
That's not me showing my age at all. I'm like, yes, I love them. Little Mix, totally Little Mix. I think she's friends with Little John.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do think it's interesting. Like, I don't think of any other genre that's that big in group settings, right? And there's a lot of them in the groups, which is really interesting to me.
Yeah. And they also they're from the same company as EXO, so that Madison knows that's yeah.
No. Blackpink's YG, EXO's SM.
Girls' Generation.
Girls' Generation. I'm behind. Girls' Generation is, in fact, at SM. I am behind in the conversation. I am so sorry.
We're gonna blame Skype. There's a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
You know what I loved about this is you were absolutely both 100% sure of your facts because you were talking about 2 different facts. But holy shit, like you guys just witnessed via audio the K-pop war that was about to go down. I was like, bitch, are you kidding me? No. You should have seen me. I was just sitting back watching a tennis match. I said, I don't fucking know either way. I'm pretty sure they ain't signed with Motown.
Mike, who knows? That might be what U.S. labels. Who knows? I don't know. Anyways.
That's right. Now, what?
To number 2 for Madison. What is your top 2?
We've talked about them a bit. They're what got me into K-pop. BTS.
Very good choice. Now I'm going to jump in here. BTS is my number 2 as well. I love BTS. I think they're one just lovely. Lovely gal.
To be fair, I was going to put a boy group on my list, but I just didn't want to deal with the backlash of it. So my number 2, which is like an amazing group, and I love them so much, and I just constantly look up their stuff and listen to them sing, Mamamoo.
I love Mamamoo.
Right?
I love Solar. I love Hwasa. I love them all. Oh my god.
Exactly. They're just such a tight-knit group. They've recently had a little, I wouldn't say a scandal, but some drama recently.
What's the drama?
So one of the members left the company, but did not leave the group.
Oh, she moved on.
That was good.
Bravo.
Mess. They are really
totally
cute.
Gonna get a noise complaint. I am so sorry, neighbors.
They don't like laughter. They're
yeah.
You know what? What can we say? But they look very intense.
I won't laugh.
And the one with the short bob looks like she is fierce.
Wasa. Yes, she is. She is definitely a powerhouse in the K-pop world. She is a favorite. And I love her because she challenges stereotypes.
Absolutely.
Like she will go on stage in a bodysuit and people will read her to filth and she's like, it's clothes. And
I have a body.
Yeah.
I have a body and
yes. Come for me. And everybody loves her. So
Absolutely. Is she the one who left and came back?
No, she stayed.
Oh, she stayed. Okay. Which one is the one that moved back? Do we know her name?
The one that left the company but is still in the group is Wien.
Mm-hmm.
Wien. So
yes, okay.
Which I understand because she just wasn't, it seemed like for promotions it wasn't the same caliber as the other ones, and she's an ace. She is a secret ace. She does it all. Like dances.
That is really interesting. So what does that mean? Does that mean they can't like perform together if they're in a group together and one's not signed? Do you have any idea of the intricacies of that?
They have a some sort of contract, a specialized contract exclusive contract, there we go, where she can still perform with them until I think it expires in 2023. How do I know so much? What the hell?
Pop off, Lori. Pop off, Miss Girl.
So yes, check my math, but she did sign an exclusive contract to still be a member of the group and promote with them. So I'm excited to see what she does though, because she's an ace. She's a literal ace. So I said it.
She said it. Mama moo.
Mama moo. Mama moo.
That's exactly right. Yeah, it does look like her contract is. Yeah, so it says, and what's interesting is it does go on to say here in this article that only a handful of groups actually survived that 7-year contract, including our BTS EXO SHINee. I don't even know what that is.
I love
SHINee.
Oh. SHINee's back.
It's a thing. It could have been SHINee, and I'm glad it was SHINee. And then there's A-Pink, FX, and a few more.
Well, FX technically, I guess technically they did survive 7 years, but they didn't promote. So that's the sort of subject. A-Pink.
When you say don't, what do you say when you say don't promote? Those of us naive in the K-pop world don't know. What
they
that
don't
means.
work. They're not on stage singing or dancing or anything like that, making new music. So they were doing like their own like solo stuff. Yeah, we'll just leave that.
And they like,
There's a lot of sad stuff in K-pop too. So that's,
yes,
yeah.
So you're saying like there was some controversy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the nice way to say it and the lightest way to say it. I think we're not trying to have a dark podcast today.
Let's keep it fun.
Yeah, we're gonna save this for Madison's podcast. How about that?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Very good. Well, we'll have. I do think I know a little bit about that story, but again, we won't go into that. But let's go into something a little bit happier, which is everybody's number one choice. Miss Madison, who is your number one K-pop group?
Well, this is perhaps a little bit of cheating.
Yeah, but no.
Because this group is technically one group, but there are 4 subgroups.
Soon to be 5, right?
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
Yeah,
they're huge. There are 23 members at the moment. And that would be NCT.
Yes.
Which is consisting of NCT 127, NCT Dream, NCT U, and Wavy.
Yes.
Oh wow! Okay, To me, you just said a bunch of words, but
actually a bunch of letters.
Something
yeah, literally
letters.
yeah.
That's true. So NCT and the numbers. Okay, so what's interesting is the NCT was the most confusing to me because I was trying to do this game, which we're going to get into, and I didn't understand because it seemed like there was a lot of albums by different artists. So you've just cleared up quite a bit for me.
I already know I'm going to fail this. This is going to be horrible.
I'm honestly a bit scared. I think I might have made it a little too hard with, and throwing NCT in there to cheat because I couldn't choose 3 groups.
True. But I mean, it's a great choice, though. I 100% agree.
I can't believe how many people. This looks like a class photo. How many people are in this?
Yeah.
23.
I think their last album concept they did, like for all of them, NCT 2020, I'm pretty sure they did make it look like a yearbook. So it's funny that you mentioned that.
Yes. I just watched one of their performances at Mama. That's one of their award shows. Yes. And
Resonance.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It was just totally recommend if you want to get into K-pop and see just some of the talent and artistry of it and just creativity. Yes.
It's just a full production.
Yeah.
And they put on a show every single time.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me. So, and I'm not here to like clock anyone. Could you guys name all 23 of these people?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could.
I can't.
No way. You could. You really could.
I would believe it. I would believe it because, like,
right.
yeah.
I would. If you want to quiz me, I will.
Yeah, list these 23 because I'm more curious.
I can't confirm. Well, I actually could. Hold on.
Pull up a list.
Pull up a list. Go off, Queen.
I'm setting point 2 right now.
I have a list up here. At least a picture.
Goodness. Okay. Oh,
I'm like, I might be close to doing it in age order, but that might be a little too much.
That's what helps, though, doing it in age order.
Okay, cool. I got names up. Okay, here we go.
Same.
Oh God. Now I know that I can name all 23 of them, right? Like, especially if I see a picture, I can name them. But the fact, like me trying to rattle off 23 right now, this is going to be a little tricky.
We'll give you 10. Well, just name 10.
Oh, I easily got that. Okay.
I know. Right when I said it out of my mouth, I knew what I did. So
yeah, I'm gonna try and go as far as I can. All right.
Yes.
Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can make happen. Taeil, Johnny, Yuta, Do-young, 10, Jaehyun, Taeyong, Lucas, Win, Kun, Xiaojun, Hendry, Yang. Okay. Haechan, Jisung, Renjun, Chenlei, Jino, Jaemin, Mark, Sungchan, Shotaro. Who am I missing? Jungwoo.
Did you say Win?
Yeah, Win-win's my bias. Of course, I said Win-win. I love that.
I heard Win for sure.
Yeah,
and
give
you said
10. I was like, there's a K-pop artist named 10, and I think it's an NCT, and I was right.
You were right, but more importantly, Madison, you were right 23 times.
Wow,
how crazy!
Amazing.
That is really. So I would say my favorite names of that group is Win, or did you say there's a Jon Jon?
There's a Johnny. He's from Chicago.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Yep.
Chicago. I was going to make a really stupid joke, but yeah, I cannot believe you've rattled those names off, and you did an exceptional job.
Yes.
Now,
thank you.
That I'm just shook. So that is NCT, of course, which we all know.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
After you, not you, Madison, because you'll get this like so easy. Jon, I want to see if you can name the members of your number one group, which I'll let you tell right now.
You know, I can't, to be honest with you.
I can't. We can.
I'll tell you right now, I could try, but I think I don't know. But my number one group is, of course, the group that LPiddy got me into, which is the one and only Twice.
Ooh, yes. Ooh.
Oh, girl, I do. I like them a lot. A lot.
Do you know at least one name?
I know there's Momo.
Good
I
job.
love Momo.
It was right? Okay. Oh, thank
Yes.
God. Oh, I was worried. and
Oh, you're gonna get another one?
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
no, I think it's Santa.
Yana.
Sure, I got it. Okay, so we got Momo and Santa. Okay, can you guys name the rest of the crew?
Gayong, Jaeyoung, and I apologize for my pronunciations. Momo, Sana, Jiho, Mina, Daehoon, Chaeron, Zooey.
She got him.
Apologies.
Excellent. Well, I'm really impressed by that. You know, I can't even name the three Hanson brothers, to be honest.
Taylor, Isaac, and
Chris?
Taylor, Isaac,
Taylor, Isaac, and Zach.
Zach. Oh, I forgot Zach. Zach was a popular one too.
No one liked
Zach
my
was the-
Chris Hansen joke?
I got it now. Sorry.
Go. I didn't catch it, but that's good. That's good stuff right there.
It's such a right name, and I forgot.
What about you, LPiddy? Who is your number one?
I am going back to a while ago. They have been disbanded for a while, but we just got good news that the last person from YG has left YG. So it is To Anyone. Hey.
To Anyone.
To Anyone. Ashley, if you're listening, this is also your favorite group. So, yeah. Yes.
Now, and this is another gal group, right? And there's like
Yes.
what, 3 to 4?
4 of them. So you have Park Bum, you have Dara, CL, and Minzy.
Oh, work.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, Minzy. I know, fun name, right? Like spicy.
Like
Zingy.
spicy. So you would say, so Madison, yours would be NCT. LPiddy, yours is 212.
21
Okie dokie.
really fast.
2NE1.
And it stands for To Anyone.
Oh, to anyone, like to anyone who's
Exactly.
listening.
Yes.
Orders up. Got it. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Now, those are going to come back into play in just a little bit. But that, my friends, was our top 3 for me, LPiddy, and our girl, Madison.
That's your theme song. Yeah. Welcome.
Now, now, I have something really fun organized for you two. We're going to play a little K-pop game. Okay, and what we're going to call this is called K-pop Masterpiece Theater. Okay, here's how it works. This is a game where we, of course, pit LPiddy and Madison against one another to see who is the K-pop queen. Okay, I'm going to be reading song lyrics, sometimes written as is, and sometimes translated in English, in the form of Masterpiece Theater. Let's cue the music. The first person to identify an artist and the song wins the round. Remember, the grand prize is absolutely nothing. So,
so nervous.
So they both have a lot to lose. Now, in order to buzz in, the two will say the full words K-pop fangirl. Now, whoever says that first will have an opportunity to answer. Who answers wrong, the other will have a chance. Okay. Now, if they can't identify it, I'll, of course, give you some multiple choice options.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies, are you ready for K-pop Masterpiece Theater?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
I'm so scared.
As ready as I'll ever be.
I'm nervous that me and Madison will both miss it, and like we'll be like, "What the hell?"
I know. I feel like I've been so confident in knowing K-pop up until this point, and I really just feel like I'm gonna fall on my face and embarrass myself.
I know.
You
It's
know
okay.
what?
We'll do this together. Good luck.
I want to be clear. This game is no indicator of how well you know K-pop, because I might be butchering them completely. I could also be having the completely wrong people as the folks who sang it. So, nonetheless.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, we'll be here to correct what we can.
But we will start with an easy one. Remember, your buzzing word is K-pop fangirl. The first one I hear to say it will be able to answer.
Okay.
Here we go. Been a bad girl, I know I am. And I'm so hot, I need a fan. I don't want a boy.
K-pop fangirl.
LPiddy.
Blackpink Boombaya.
That is correct. That is Blackpink.
That's the only one.
Kumbaya.
I knew that it was Blackpink and I was singing the song in my head, but I was getting so distracted by the other music playing that I just couldn't figure out what it was called.
I almost said Itzy.
Well, this part would have given it away, I'm sure.
Boombaya.
Blackpink in your area. On to the next one. I keep wanting to show you every little thing, each and every one in that small screen. I want to look the prettiest, but I'm still hiding these feelings in my heart. Getting all dolled up is so annoying, but I just can't be careless. Every day you make my heart race, but you can't find out, so I'll blatantly
K-pop fangirl.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Madison.
Madison.
I'm taking a wild guess. Is it Fancy by Twice?
It is not Fancy by Twice.
No!
I would like to read
LPiddy, you have a chance to steal, LPiddy.
Okay, K-pop fangirl. K-pop fangirl here. Is it Twice What Is Love?
It is not What Is Love. Let me go ahead and get to the chorus, in which you now will have another opportunity to buzz in.
Okay.
But I like you. I can't even sleep.
Oh,
I don't
K-pop fangirl.
LPiddy.
Likey. Twice.
Oh.
You didn't even let me get to the best part. Ready? Me likey. Me likey. Rubbed up, heart. Me likey. Me likey.
The English lyrics sometimes just
so deep.
warm my soul. Just warm my soul. So
this one,
insightful.
I'm really excited for you guys. This one could put Madison back in the game.
Oh, I really hope so.
That's going to be a BTS song, isn't it?
Or NCT.
So why don't I go to this song? This is a direct translation.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Oh, I forgot. I'm also supposed to do this in a British accent. Once more, here we go.
I forgot about that.
Like a grown child, like a lonely tree. Look at someone's lonely and weary world. What I wished for, can't find it in the end. Look at the wounds that those who were pushed out were trying to hide. We are born alone. Will you walk with me? Who is a little slow?
K-pop
Wait for someone.
It's deep.
Dreamcatcher, Deja Vu.
No.
Can we get to the chorus?
Yes, please.
Yes, let's.
I feel like there's only one band those fake deep lyrics can come from.
Right.
Can't live without you, can't live without you. Endlessly connected again. I need you, I need you.
Oh!
Take my hand.
No.
Go ahead. Wait, you
no,
don't know?
I don't think I know it.
Wait, I don't know the title. I'm gonna try. K-pop fangirl.
Yes.
Yes. I need you,
Yeah.
girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need you, girl.
That's not it?
Oh,
no,
then what is it?
This one was Without You, NCT.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sad. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I hate to admit it. Haven't listened to that song.
Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, that sounds like something they would say.
Now that I think about it, definitely would be an NCT song.
Yeah.
How about I give you a bonus opportunity, Madison?
Oh God.
Just
Okay.
do this to you, Madison.
Okay.
And I'll even not do the music for this one, so I can help you out a little bit.
Go Madison.
I was essential for a wake-up call in the morning. Do you open your eyes brightly today? Because it's a date day. I had a good dream yesterday, too. Put on new shoes. If you opened the front door, I look a lot like you today. The road to you becomes a flower road. If I can see your invisible heart, my whole body is tickling and pounding. What is this feeling? Very nice. Very nice. Nice.
It sounds like NCT Dream. Something.
No, is this Very Nice by 17?
Oh my God! Somehow Madison has gotten this song
Gosh,
right.
damn.
So
Wow.
we are
Dude,
now
nice.
at.
I know the song.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a great song.
Now, this song is up for both of you.
Oh
Okay.
God.
This is going to give LPiddy the chance to win the entire game or put Madison back into the game.
Oh gosh.
Go easy on me, Lori.
All right.
Let's
Hopefully
cue
I
up
can.
the classical music and just give it some time. Cause I'm in. I'm
K-pop fangirl.
just one moment while we get through the commercial and you'll be able to answer.
You are not sponsoring us. You know what you did.
Madison, who do you think sang that sonnet?
BTS Boy With Love.
Damn.
You bet. Is Dynamite the album?
Oh wait. It was Dynamite.
She still gets it. I'm giving it to her. It's fine.
Let me
I
read
wouldn't
you
have
the
gotten it.
lyrics. Hey, so let's go. Because I'm in the stars tonight.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, it's
it.
Dynamite.
Set the night alight. Yeah.
Wait, is this
Damn it.
really the song? So I'm lighted up like dynamite. Whoa, oh, die na 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 na
Da na
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 na na
na.
na 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 hey.
Hey.
Da na 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 hey.
Well, I would say that game was a roaring success.
I'm embarrassed.
Now you technically are tied, but I'm going to give you one more chance to do it right.
Oh no.
And for someone to win this. This is an interesting song. I like the name of it. Therefore, I will be reading it to you.
Okay.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover.
K-pop fangirl.
K-pop fangirl.
K-pop fangirl. Who was first?
LPiddy, you were first this round.
Butter. BTS.
Smooth like butter.
Okay. Now,
Like
now I'm going to give
criminal
Madison an opportunity again.
To steal.
Yes.
This is fun.
Yes, this is great.
Said none of our listeners. This is fun. They're like, oh boy. Okay. So
Not
how
this
about
again.
done? I know this song. Here we go.
Oh, I keep by twice.
Like an echo in the forest. Oops, hold on. Like an
K-pop
echo in the
fangirl.
forest.
K-pop fangirl. Life goes on. BTS.
Wow!
I wouldn't have gotten
This
that,
is
so all you.
amazing.
I'm satisfied.
All right, so I'm going to give you guys a new song.
Oh. But didn't
But
Madison?
this is... She just won. So yes, let's first congratulate her by saying that she won.
Congratulations.
But I would like you guys to hear this song. And I don't know if you know who this band is.
K-pop fangirl.
No, so this is actually you've got to look this up. There's a song I think it's just called 4142. It's a very good song, and I think his name is Soy Tiet. It's a very good song. I mean, you guys heard. Oh my God, for our patience, they say. We have a hit song. Nonetheless.
Wow.
Put me up with 41.
Everybody, let's do it together now. Here we go.
41.
42, 43.
44.
The fact that anyone lets me do this on any part of the internet is just fantastic. So I must thank you both. And of course, Ryan, who I'm sure is listening, loves that song. So 41, 42.
41, 42, 43, 45.
Something here.
That's exactly right. Now, that was an awesome game. Miss Madison, I have to thank you again on behalf of the show, Miss Girl, coming on board and talking all about K-pop.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Now, we're going to have you come back. I mean,
you have to come back so we can promote your new project. And I can't wait to listen to your new podcast. So
it's going to be awesome. You're going to be great. Let us know. We'll watch. We'll support. Now, we are going to do a poll based on our number one. So we're going to be posting on our Twitter at #thatpodcast, all over social media. Who is your number one K-pop group? Our options are
NCT with Madison. Oh, also me with 2NE1 and Jon Jon with Twice.
That's exactly right. So we will post that on social media, and you will have to let us know, and we'll of course share that on the next episode. Yay! Madison, thank you again for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Girl.
It was so great to see you. Thank you again for geeking out on K-pop with me. I appreciate it. So
thank you. I could talk about it all day.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Cleo, did you have anything else to say to Madison, honey? Nope, doesn't look like she does.
Thank you, Miss Cleo. Thank you.
Yes.
That was weird. She's usually always interrupting, but this time she opted out.
She sure did. Or the tab closed. It's fine.
Yeah.
There she is.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
I love you.
We love you too, Miss Cleo. And Madison, we love you. Thank you again for joining us.
I don't know if I feel the same way. I don't swing it that way. Sorry, Miss Cleo. So I like my people alive. So
that is true. Now, LPiddy, we have got to have Madison back on the show. That was so much fun. And we're going to be doing a lot more fun here in the next episode. We're going to be talking all about, you've asked for it, folks. You're getting it. RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes, it's coming back again, and I need to catch up. I think I'm on the 3rd episode already. Yep, did Side Hustles, and now I got to watch the 4th episode. When's that coming out?
That one actually comes out. Great segue, Miss Girl, is tomorrow. So we're going to be doing a full review on episode 76. That's July 21st on episodes 1 through 5. So it's going to be a jam-packed recap episode, which we'll talk all about those episodes. And we're actually going to post another poll, Miss Girl. We want to know which franchise of the Drag Race show is your favorite. Yes. You have the options of RuPaul's Drag Race USA, the standard show. USA! RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, which of course we're in season 6 now. RuPaul's Drag Race UK, or Drag Race International. So any of the Drag Race.
International.
That's exactly right, Miss Girl. So we're going to post that shit up on our Twitter. Now, if you want to follow me, you can do so at Jon Jon Lannon.
And if you want to follow me, look for me at LPiddy.
That's exactly right. My name's Jon Jon. I'm
LPiddy.
And we're #thatpodcast. Until next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.